You can now email up to 50 coaches in one send, and AI will help write the email for you. Let me show you how it works. So let's first demonstrate our new email template generator. You can go to the templates page here and click create, and you'll see there's this new create with AI option. It's not mandatory, you can always create it manually as well, but what this will do is give you a powerful tool to create a personalized email template in the right format. So first, it's important to fill out your profile. So you can see here that in this example, we have all our data filled out from grad year, hometown bio, and athletic honors, or our intended major, for example. But if you don't have that filled out, the tool won't be as powerful. So please fill out your profile first. Once you do that, you can select highlight video that you want to be included, and you can select the purpose. So the normal purpose on Productive Recruit will probably be initial outreach, but if you want to do camp invite responses or follow-up, we have options for that as well. And then if you want to add any other specific context like recent achievements or something you would like to be included in this specific template, please add it here. Once you are ready, you can click Generate Template. And this might take 5 or 10 seconds as the AI model works and creates the template for you in the correct format. Okay, so the template is created and we can see it named the template. It created the subject line and the body. And if we click preview, we can see what that looks like. So we can see our grad year, position, name, and GPA were included. And in the email itself, it included where I'm from, what club I play for, how I want to pursue a degree in kinesiology. That's all from the profile, and also some stats from the profile, our highlight video that we wanted there, and it also has our signature. Another thing you can do now is add an attachment. So if you have a certain image or a PDF like your resume or a transcript, you can add that. So let's do that. And we can obviously edit this further. So cool, once we're ready, we can click Save Template. If you're adding an attachment, this might take a few seconds longer to actually save as we upload that. Cool, so now we add the template, and you can see here there's an attachment icon. So now that we've created that template, let's move on to the new campaigns feature so we can email up to 50 coaches at once with said template. We're going to navigate to the campaigns tab and click new campaign. Okay, so the first step in creating a campaign is to select the coaches we want to email. There's some cool filters here that will make that process easier depending on what you're trying to do and what your strategy is. So one of the toggles is to only show coaches on my target list. So this might be good for following up after a showcase or a tournament. You can also select one of your custom tags. You can search for a school by name. You can also search for division, conference, and state. So in this example, let's say we want to email Division III schools in Michigan, and that is the purpose of this campaign. And I think it's important to be very purposeful with your campaign so you can make the template better and, improve your open rates and click rates. So we did that, and then let's just select a handful of these coaches to demonstrate the feature. So, let's just select 5 or 6, but you can select up to 50 coaches, as I said, and depending on the filters, there might only be a certain amount of coaches there, of course. So we can always review which coaches we've selected and move on to the next step. So let's click continue, and on step 2, we want to choose our email template. So let's select that new template we just made, and you can see the attachment is included. We can obviously preview the email again here, and we can rename this. So let's rename this to D3 Michigan Schools with the date and continue. So in the final step, we want to personalize before we send. So if we have another line or we want to edit an email for a specific coach, we should do that here. And that way we can personalize the email. So for example, for this coach, we can say, I just recently visited campus to catch a game and absolutely loved it. Great. So you can see here too on the left, once you've personalized an email, it will say edited, and you can also do that with the subject line. Once I'm ready, I can click send, and we'll go over how we're going to send the emails. So in this case, there's going to be 6 total sent to each coach individually, and it's going to take about 8 minutes because we're going to wait 1 to 2 minutes between each email to make sure it hits their inbox and doesn't get flagged as spam. And as always, it will come directly from your Gmail account. So once I click send, we'll be taken to the campaign review page where we will see the first email send pretty quickly, as you can see here. And then you can actually leave this page. So if I go back, we're going to see on the campaigns page that the status of this campaign we just created is sending. If I go to this previous campaign for D2 Michigan schools, I can see that it was completely sent and that we actually already have 5 opens. So this is going to be a great way to review how things went during that campaign so you can improve the next one. So that is campaigns. And if we actually go to the normal emails tab here, you'll see all the emails that have been either sent with the campaign or are currently processing for that campaign. Okay, so that's a wrap on our new AI email template generator and email campaigns feature. Let us know what you think. This is live now for all accounts, all new trials. I hope you love it, and I hope you can now email more coaches than ever with a personalized approach from your own Gmail account.